All right, finally some gold. All right, so I've got 8.5 grams of 14 karat and 7.1 grams of 10 karat, and I've already weighed out my silver content. So I'm just going to go melt these up, and so we can quart them, and then we'll go ahead and put them in nitric. And to keep the video in a timely manner here, I'm just going to skip the melting process. All right, so here's my recorded gold. Came out pretty nice, actually, nice and fine. So I'm going to just go ahead and rinse the chlorine from the tap water off of there. Couple rinses. We don't want any chlorine when we go to add nitric. That'll start to dissolve the gold. And third time's a charm. Alright, add a little bit of distilled water. And right for the nitric, I'm going to put, let's see here, let me grab my face mask. And gloves. Working with the dangerous stuff now. Except my hands are wet and gonna be a pain in the rear to get off. There we go. So I had to put 15.5 grams of silver in. So I'm gonna start with about 16 grams or 16 milliliters of distilled water. And then I might have to top it off, just in case there's other things such as copper or nickel in solution that take up a little bit more. So after this first initial batch is done, I should be able to, here's 4, 8, 12, 16. So that's going to get me kind of close. We're definitely going to have to walk the last bit in, which is fine, because we don't want to over nitric this first batch, because we're going to want to go right for cementing that silver back out. Oh, that would not be good. Alright, turn this bad boy on, and let's let it eat. Alright, just a little update on the gold here. Still working on this first one. We still have a good reaction going on. And if you look, if that'll focus, there it goes. You can see the bubbles coming off of there still. So I'm not going to add any more yet. I think we're still doing pretty good. So it's been like 45 minutes since that last one. So however long it takes for this to go up, we will add some more when we don't have any more fumes. Alright, I'd say our reaction is done here. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 more in, see where that gets us. We've got blue in solution, so there's definitely copper in there. Not too much by the looks of it. see. They're off to the races. All right, let's take a peek at it, at our gold, see what we got. I want to see how far we have, how far we've come with it. Knocking my stuff over here. All right. All right, so for the encorded part, this should feel kind of spongy. It's definitely getting there. Some of these smaller pieces that we have are just about done. But I think we need to go further. So in that case, we're going to go ahead and put a little more nitric in. So we can see the reaction right off the bat. So we still have base metals in there that need to be dissolved. Let's see here. It's about 9 more. All right, let's let that do its thing, and I'll come back here in a little bit. All right, so it looks like I waited a little too long to get back here, so I got some evaporated solution. Well, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna have to let this cool before I decide to do anything with that, because as soon as I put some cold water in there, this beaker is definitely gonna shatter. But in the meantime, let's take a peek. There we go. This gold is feeling mighty spongy now. We're definitely getting there. Little bit maybe on these bigger pieces, but I don't even know. Some of those, that one I just hit, I don't know if you could see that in the video. I'll have to see in the replay. It cracked right in the middle. Yeah, it's still hot yet. Alright, I'm going to let that cool down, and we're going to add a little more distilled water just so I can pick up these little bit of crystals that crashed out of solution. And then we'll go ahead and run some more a clean slate. Let's see if we pick up any more color or not. Alright, so it's cooled down a little bit. Start hydrating this down a little bit at a time. Or rehydrating, I should say. Alright, and then some distilled water. That's going to be like syrup at this point. This is a quick little make sure we pick up the rest of those. Alright, let's pour this off here. Try to rinse as much of this blue off as possible. Copper. See our slimes we got, or the little bit of crystals we got left? Alright, so we're just going to use the, well, let's see, I think I want to save that. Let's go like this. This is that nitric acid I used on Monday's video. We're definitely getting down there. It's got a nice golden, or nice dark brown color to it. So I could say that we're definitely running down towards the end. And we're going to pick up a little blue on this next one, just because of the little bit of crystals we had that crashed out. Alright, got everything. Let's see here. Copper. And we're going to add just a little bit of nitric to this. We're going to go with like 3 milliliters just to give a test. Alright, put it up on some heat. Ooh, that's still hot. We're not going to do that yet. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. The water on there. There we go. And you can see we've got reaction. So we still have some base metals we got to do. It'll be easier to clean this out with a smaller beaker as we get down to the the small amounts of base metals we got. And here we are here. I gotta add a little more distilled water to that because there's still some crystals at the bottom hanging out. I don't want to filter that stuff out because I want to get that silver. There we go. Taking you guys all sorts of ride here today. So I know there's going to be a little bit of gold in there, and I saw just a very small amount come out towards the end when I was getting it out of there. But it'll be filtered and it will be held in long-term storage in my filters, and yeah, I got to get more storage. I only had a 1 gallon bucket, and I'm definitely filled that up. Yeah, I'm glad we did that again because we got good reaction out of that. Alright, well, let's check back on it here in a little bit. Alright, so it's been probably a half hour since the last time I came down here, and we still have a really good reaction. But it's sitting about 9 o'clock right now, so I'm going to shut this down, let the heat go, and just kind of let it do its thing overnight. We'll start this back up tomorrow, which will probably involve at least one more nitric bath. I mean, we'll see where we're at from there, and then we'll start dissolving that gold. All right, so back at it. Just started up again. It's been sitting overnight with the leftover nitric we had used plus a little more, so we're gonna go ahead and empty that out. Let's see here. And this looks like it's pretty light. Let me get you a better shot here. And there's a little bit of gold in there. Trying not to disturb it too much, but I do want to rinse it off so that we can get a nice clear solution, so we can see if we've got everything we need dissolved out of there. So that looks pretty clear, huh? But it definitely looks like gold now. See if I can stand out of the light. More black and real dark brown versus the that silver color. Got a little bit more distilled water in this one. Perfect. Yeah, I'll put the rest in there. And then we'll get some nitric, and we're just going to do a very little amount. We're going to go with 3 milliliters for a test. And hopefully our solution stays clear. And we will know next door neighbor is mowing the lawn. Perfect timing, huh? Alright, and we will see if we've got everything out of solution. So So we'll give that, I don't know, let's say a half hour, 45 minutes. See if we picked up any tint. If we haven't, we'll save that. Hold on. We'll save that nitric acid, clean it up, and go right into Aqua Regia. Alright, so it looks like we picked up very little amounts of color. I think we are ready to roll for the next step. Alright, let's go ahead and pour this off of here. Give this a good rinsing. Yeah, we don't want any of that silver coming into play here. Alright, so I got this 500 milliliter beaker cleaned out. I've got my silver solution filtered, which I'm going to have to add some more sterling to that so we can eat up the rest of that. And we're just going to go ahead and transfer the gold into a little bigger beaker. Come on, baby. There it goes. Alright, so I got everything in there. Now, time to add some hydrochloric acid. We're going to start with 250 milliliters. And just a couple milliliters of nitric. Three, six, and we'll start with that. I gotta let my hot plate cool down before I can put it back up there, because I do not want to crack this beaker with this much gold in it. It's been a long time since I recorded this color, so we're definitely starting to get golden solution, and we got a nice reaction going on. Wow, brain fart. So my heat plate is cooled down enough. I'm gonna go ahead and move that there and give this bad boy some heat. There we go. And I don't think I need to add anything yet, just by that reaction we got. So I'll check on it back now in probably a half hour, and I'm sure I'll have to add some more, but we'll just make sure we do little bits at a time so we don't completely over nitric this. Alright, well, looks like we got a little bit of material left in there, down there at the bottom. Let's see here. See the bubbles? Right there. So there's just a little bit of material left. But we're still getting some fumage going on. Actually, let me... it's been a while since I did gold. Holy smokes. There's a... You can kind of smell this stuff. It's got a way different smell than just the nitric. Anyways, I'm like, what the heck? It's been so long. But we're going to let that do its thing for a little while longer until this clears up here. And then we'll go ahead and add in some more nitric. Alright, it's been a little longer here. I think it's time to add some more nitric. And it is going to be an extremely little amount. I'm talking drops at a time here. I don't even want to put milliliters in. Like maybe 1, 2, 3 drops. Just a little bit left there. Alright, gold is all in solution, so we're ready to roll there. I've got a clean flask ready to be filtered. I do have to put a filter in there. Let's see, let's go like this. Make sure that's all sealed down appropriately. There we go. All right, got a beautiful colored solution, and we know what time it is. Scientific straw time. All right. Boom. Just like that. Lots of gold. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, can't forget the ice cube. There we go. Alright, time to start filtering off this solution. See how clean we can get this to come out. Looking pretty nice. We're going to run that through a second time just to make sure. All right, round 2 of filtering. We want this bad boy crystal clear. Just cleaned out a 1,000 milliliter beaker in preparation for this. This drop anyway. Getting pretty close to the top of that beaker. Alright, let's see if we can get this bad boy crystal clear now. Looks like there was a little silver chloride in solution, so we probably could have done one more nitric bath. It's coming out nice and clear now, though. Alright, I think we can get this a little clearer than that. I don't think we're all the way there yet. Let's see here. Oh, moisture on the hands and putting them in the rubber gloves does not work very well. There we go. Alright, like this. It's getting there though. It's looking really nice. And third time is gonna be the charm, I can tell already. There we go. That looks much better. Alright, well, I'm not going to make you watch this. Next thing you'll see is us dropping the gold out of this solution. So I just wanted to record this. It looks kind of funny. Natural rhythm of the drop and then the echo. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll try and do a slow-mo or something here. Alright, I'm extremely happy how clear that is, and I think we are ready to drop our gold. Now, this is kind of a mile marker for me because this is going to be the biggest gold drop I've done on the channel so far. This isn't going to be a 2 gram, 1 gram. And I know it's not quite as big as other YouTubers, but hey, there's only one way to get there, and that's keep going, right? So, we'll make it happen one way or another. Eventually, we will get that 1 gold drop, or that 1 ounce gold drop. But this one, I am extremely excited for. So, I've got some SMB currently dissolving, so in some distilled water. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. But we will find out as soon as we go to drop our gold, right? So let me prep this up because I want to get the light stand out because I think this is going to be cool. And here we go. there it is. Alright. Well, it's been chilling out overnight. Everything seems to be settled. But that still looks a little yellow to me. So let's get out the handy dandy scientific straw here. See if we have gold still in solution. I would say we do not. Perfect. Okay. Well, that means we can start cleaning this up. Alright. Still got a little gold in the stock pot. Go ahead and dump all this out. Nice and gently. May need another stock pot. So the gold is quite heavy. It seems to be rolling to the bottom fairly smoothly without too much disturbance. And just like that, there we go. Loosely put the cap on, just in case we have reaction in there. But there we go, look at that. Got a good clump down there. Settles nice and quick. Do a couple of rinses here with some distilled water. It's nice gold color now. It's really hard to see. We'll do one more distilled and then we'll go to a hydrochloric boil. Make sure we get any nitrates out of there. I've had it where I didn't rinse my gold off properly and went right into hydrochloric, and basically redissolved all the gold. So not aiming to do all that today. A little bit of hydrochloric, and I'm going to go ahead and spray the little gold sediment on the side. Make sure it's down in there. And we're going to apply some heat. We'll let that boil for a little bit. And go ahead and do a couple rinses, and we'll be ready to melt. Alright, well, we've been boiling for about a half hour. So I think it's a good time to here, put some gloves on. These vapors don't feel good in the cuts in the hand. There we go. Picked up a little color in there. Let's see here. Ooh, yum. Alright. See if we picked up any gold. Definitely gonna have to take a glove off of that. Alright, and let's pick some up. Man, that gold looks really good. Nothing. Perfect. So we just picked up some maybe extra base metals that came along with it. Put my other glove back on here. Yeah, it sits to the ground really nicely. There we go. And little distilled water rinses here. So we get a couple more. Dump that out. Man, this stuff settles to the ground like almost immediately. They did knock some up the top there. There we go. do one more. Man, it's beautiful. There it is. Turned out great. Alright, I'm going to go melt this bad boy up. Get back at you when I have the final button. Alright, so here we are. I still have to do a sulfuric acid bath on it. So we still have some borax right there. $6 grams. Sweet. Yeah, once that borax comes off there, she'll look real nice. See the edges where it's real shiny? So, let's see what we got total. And can't forget the little guy. 22.8, almost 22.9 grams. We're so close to an ounce.